Hey everybody, NicMakesPlays here. Today I'm going to go over my Ekko Zillion deck. Ekko's a new champion that came out alongside Pyke and Rek'Sai, and I haven't made a video on him yet, so I thought I'd give you guys my take on Ekko Zillion. My deck's pretty straightforward, honestly. I think a lot of the skill in the Ekko deck comes with playing it. But nonetheless, I want to show you guys how I constructed the deck and a few games on how I play the deck as well. Alright, I guess we'll just get straight into it. I guess a quick, brief look over at Ekko. So he levels up, he predicted 5 times. When he predicts 5 times, he gets, when he strikes, he gets a fleeting 0-cost time trick. But most importantly, when he levels up, he puts 3 Chrono Breaks in your deck. Chrono Breaks is a very powerful spell. 3 mana slow spell, revive all allies that died this round, and then rally. This is one of your main weak conditions of the deck. Zillion, on the other hand, just kind of helps level up Ekko because he does have the predict when he's summoned, as well as being time bombs in your deck. These can help level him up if he sees 2 time bombs be destroyed on your side of the field. Then next turn on round start, create a fleeting copy of each non-fleeting card I saw you play that round. So basically, he just keeps giving you more and more cards. It becomes a value engine, and you win through that. Second is well-rounded with removal spells and tons of answers, and pretty much tries to utilize to predict keyword to max value. So let's get into it. 3 Thermogenic Beam. To place one of your mana, deal that much to a unit. This is just generic removal. You can use this on cards in turn 1, such as Legion Saboteur against aggro, or against Sparring Student against the Aurelia, or big threats. You can kill like the Dreadway with it, or Gangplank, or any big thing. So it ranges from being versatile from big to small removal, just whatever you kind of need at the time. 3 Ancient Preparations, pretty straightforward card. Play Predict, countdown 2, summon a Clockling. This is mostly just Predict card. 3 Drop Order. This card is sick. This is actually one of my, I guess, favorite cards in the deck. I think summoning cards in the deck is a cool mechanic if it's, reasonable. So, 1 mana, 1/3. If you see me in a prediction, summon me. This is one of the payouts for predicting. Not that crazy strong, but it does give you free blockers, which is really helpful against aggro. And these can be buffed by Unit-Type Researcher, which we'll get to in a second. Another one of the payouts for the predict archetype. So if you buff one of these drop orders, it becomes a 4/6 that summons from your deck, that is really, really good. So just free value off predicts, pretty good. You don't want to draw this, you always want to mulligan into your deck. You want to see them off predict so they're summoned for free. 3 Fallen Feline, another big predict payoff. 1 mana 2/1, when I'm summoned, create a Hexite Crystal in the bottom 10 cards of your deck. Alright, Hexite Crystal is insane, so prepare yourself. Hexite Crystal, 2 mana fast spell. If you see me in a prediction, draw me. So if you predict, just go straight to your hand. Deal 2 to enemies and enemy nexus. This is just a board, one-sided board clear. Avalanche Killer's like all 2 health to everything with your own board and enemy board. This is just 2 damage to all enemies and enemy nexus. Very powerful card, and obviously way too good for its cost, but that's because it has to be generated by Fallen Feline, and it goes to the bottom 10 cards of your deck. Now, you won't see that normally because it's, bottom 10 cards of your deck, but if you predict enough, you have a chance of seeing it in your predicts, and it goes to your hand automatically, so it's one of the payoffs for predicting. 3 Aspiring Chronomancer, pretty straightforward. Great stat line for 2-drop, 2 3s block 2 1s. Can block 2 2s as well. Just predict, pretty good. So help get your predict payoffs. Level up Ekko, stuff like that. 3 Mystic Shot, well-rounded spell. Can go for Burn Face at the, for lethal in the game, or mostly just remove things in the mid game and early game, like remove enemy units. If you have a leveled Zillion, you can start using these on the enemy nexus to get fleeting copy next turn and try and burn your opponent out. 2 Preservarium, pretty simple refuel. I run 2. I mean, you can run 3 if you really need the refuel, but I don't like double drawing them too much. 2 ensures that usually you'll see one once a game, but won't draw 2 in the same hand. Sometimes 2 in the same hand is too slow against like aggro and stuff like that. 3 Time Trick, predict then draw 1, so you just pretty much pick a card from your deck and add it to your hand. Well, you predict out of 3 and then add it to your hand. So very good. Helps level Ekko, see Time Bomb, stuff like that. Drop Order, Hexite Crystal, all that good stuff. Next is Zillion. So create 4 Time Bombs in your deck. So Time Bomb, 2 mana, but it goes in your deck and you play it for 2 mana when you draw it, whatever. When I'm summoned, draw 1, so it replaces itself. And advance other allied Time Bombs 1. Countdown 1, deal 1 to enemies, enemy nexus. So you want to place with Zillion in the field, obviously, to try and level him to Zillion, load him for him. Very huge value engine, can win you the game by itself. And these also are good against, 1 health units. If you have 2, you can kill 2 health units. You got Hexite Crystal or Mystic Shot. You can combine with other removal spells to chip away at big units. The Sham spell, Chrono Shift, you don't really use that much, but it's kind of cool with Ekko, I guess, if he's leveled. Give an allied champion the next time I die, fully heal me and grant me +3/+3 instead. So basically just like protects them, and then they just get stronger, which is good with Ekko because he A, might already be buffed by Zilean Researcher, and B, he has quick attack, so that's pretty good on a strong quick attack unit to buff that and keep it alive. Alright. 3 Practical Perfectionist. Card's interesting. Play, I guess 3 mana for it too. Play, predict, create 3 copies of the chosen card in your deck. So you choose a card, it goes to the top of your deck, and then also creates 3 copies more of it in your deck. You can put this on Time Bomb, have tons of Time Bombs in your deck. You use this on... If you use it on a buffed unit, it will create copies that aren't buffed, but it still puts the buffed unit on top of your deck from Xenotype Researchers. I guess you kind of just duplicate whatever you need. If you think you need removal, then you can duplicate like Mystic Shot or Thermogenic Beam to have higher odds of hitting removal later. Usually it's used on Time Bomb, but in general it's a good card. Helps level Ekko, stuff like that. Alright, Xenotype Researcher, one of your, I guess, win cons per se of the deck. It's just kind of more predict payoff. 3 mana 3/3, when I'm summoned, grant 3 random allies in your deck, +3/+3. Insanely strong on Rune Runner, becomes a 9/7 with Spell Shield Overwhelm, very strong. Good on Ekko to give him extra health to stay alive, push more damage with quick attack. Good on Drop Border, summon for your deck. When it's buffed, that's a free 4/6. Just in general, a good card. You can see the buffed allies more often with Predict. Next we have Ekko. This is kind of the star of the show in this deck. Quick attack, strike, create a fleeting time trick in hand, so you get the time trick is the 2 mana predict, then draw 1. When you predict 5+ times, which is really easy in this deck, you can tell, which all predict cards. I create 3 corner breaks in your deck. So he creates 3 of these in your deck, and then you predict again to try and get them to your hand. He's also, when he's leveled, the fleeting time trick costs 0, so you get a lot of free prediction. His champ spell is interesting. You don't really pull it off that much, I'm not going to lie, but we'll go over it. So you have 2 Echoes, 1 on field, 1 in hand. He becomes Ekko's Called Shot. You draw a card, and you create a Parallel Convergence in your deck. Parallel Convergence, start a free attack with an exact ephemeral copy of each ally. Extremely, insanely strong card, like game-winning card, but you don't really see it that often. It's mostly about the Chrono Breaks. These are a bit more reasonable. Oh, if you can duplicate this with Practical Perfectionist, that's actually the best thing. So you win a lot with Chrono Break in this deck. 2 Ray of Negation. Kill an ally, destroy 1 of your mana gems, stop all enemy. Fast, slow spells and skills in the stack. Just well-rounded protection. Kind of seals the deal once you're ahead. Lets you go for game with, like I said, they try to deny Chrono Break. You can use them to deny. Pretty good. And then Rune Runner. Very good buff with Xenotype Researchers. Just one of the best cards in the game right now, honestly. And yeah, pretty good. Pretty well-rounded, generically good unit to win the game with. So, how does this deck win? It wins the Chrono Break a lot of the time. You have a mixture of outvaluing people with your predict. You can get good Hexite Crystals. You can chip away over time with like Burn, especially if you have Zillion. Then you can start going for like Mystic Shots, get the fleeting ones. It's kind of like a well-rounded mid-range deck with a lot of predict. Cards that could go in this deck, I'll make this quick because I want to get into the gameplay. Scrying Sands. Predict, give an enemy -2/-0 this round. Merciless Hunter's decent in this deck. Oh, Rockhopper could be decent. Shapestone could be decent. Where's my Merciless Hunter could be decent. Just generically a card, so. Gotcha could be good. You see Gotcha more often by drawing it from predicting. You put it on top of your deck and you draw off return. Aftershock is good against landmarks. And stuff like that. So, pretty good. Alright, let's get into some games. Alright, I'm against Teemo Ezreal Puffcap, the deck that seems to be good every season. Pretty well on the deck. Let's see what we want to do here. This card is insane, this matchup, having the Spell Shield. I kind of want to mull it and get it later, though, because I want to get a higher chance of buffing one. We have tons to predict. I maybe should keep this, but I think we need more win cons first. Keep Thermal Beam for Teemo on turn 1. We'll play Zilean on turn 2 and Researcher on turn 3. That's the plan. There was a debate to keep the Rune Runner in our hand, though. It is good in this matchup. I just think we need a bit more going for us first, before it's going to be threatening lethal. Alright, no Teemo turn 1. And then turn 2, we're just going to go ahead and play Zillion. Put the Time Bombs on our deck, try and draw them as fast as we can, and level up Zillion. So right away we get a Time Bomb. That's really good. Really good. And we're helping Ekko level. He's already 1 out of 5 now. From the Zillion predict. Pretty good. You can see 1 out of 5. I didn't tell you that, but 1 out of 5 right there. So we do Time Bomb. It's actually good to kill Teemo. He's probably just going to play... Oh, I didn't see that coming. He's probably just going to play Pumpkin Peddler is what I thought. I'm going to play this now. Because we're going to be drawing cards from this Hexcore Foundry. If we draw a buffed unit, that is so much value. Okay. Not really a big deal. I mean, we already got the effect off. He just wants to save some health. Was attacking directly with it. Oh my god, if that was buffed, that would have been insane. Okay, so I think I'm just going to play another Xenotype Researcher. Because we're drawing tons of cards, we're predicting tons of cards. We now have 6 buffed units in our deck. If one of them is Rune Runner, that is a ton, and I mean a ton of damage. Alright. I could attack with this to get off our field and play the new Zillion. That seems pretty good. Yeah. We'll attack here, chip for 3, he just leaves it there. It also, like, this deck, the way you beat it is you have to kill them before they get going. Like, it comes to a point in this deck, like a game state, where they have, like, Peddler and all kinds of stuff just constantly giving buffs. Or putting mushrooms in your deck, and you can't do anything save freezes when you try and attack, and you just die from buff caps. So we got a buff Practical Perfectionist now is a 7/5. Pretty good. I guess we'll predict here. See what we want to draw. A buffed Feline. I think I'm going to go with the buffed Feline. Putting a crystal in our deck could be really good to remove his blockers and go for lethal. Her accent is so funny. I like it a lot. I don't even know what it is. It sounds nice. I've always wanted an accent, but I feel like I sound pretty basic, voice-wise. So I think I'm going to Mystic Shot this, just to open up an open attack for us with the 7/5, at least try. Also, we don't want to lose any mana. You really do not want to lose any mana in this matchup at all. So he did that to put it in Brittle Steel range. So now when I attack, he can Brittle Steel this, which is kind of annoying, but we can't really do much about it. I'm going to save our... I don't want to play Time Bomb. Oh, sorry, Byron. Okay. I don't want to play Time Bomb because I want to just keep putting units on the field. I really want to use our mana... I think I trade these, unfortunately. Because he's going to Brittle Steel us anyway, and that's 3 burn we're saving health for. We can easily die to the burn in this matchup from the puff caps. And that's real. Okay, we have enough to level Zillion now. So 1 mana 5/4 is some pretty good pressure against this deck. Again, we do need to kill them before they get like the Peddlers going and the puff caps in our deck. It's pretty good. So we'll play a Time Bomb here. So we'll draw us a card. I'm hoping he has enough Thermo Beam again. He already used 1. Or like double Mystic Shot for this. Alright. So he doesn't. So we'll play this now. This will activate. It'll kill that. And then we'll level Zillion when the turn starts. Pretty good. We definitely want to kill this Puffcap Peddler. Hope he doesn't have a second Elixir of Iron. This is like the best card in their deck. These two together, honestly, is the combo. Another Elixir of Iron. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. What we can do, though, is we can Thermo Beam it, and it'll get cleaned up by the Time Bomb. Pretty good. Alright. And we'll end our turn. And we'll get a Zillion level and kill off that Peddler. This Feline's a great draw, and now we're going to put a second Hexagon Crystal in our deck. So we have even more value for prediction. Our hand's going to get very clogged very fast, though, with all this draw and Zillion. I'm going to try and empty it the best I can. So we have a 5/4, pretty good spot for us. We have no puff. Oh, we have 3 puff caps on deck from the Elixir of Iron with the Peddler. We have 6 buff units in our deck. So now when I play this, we have 2 Hexite Crystal and 6 buff, or now 5 buff units. We drew 1 or 4, yeah. 4 buffed units, 2 Hexite Crystals. Some pretty decent payoff for our predictions. Oh no, he's still getting going after all this fighting putting up. What's the best way to use our mana? Predicting 3 times is like pointless because you know what you draw. I guess we just want to see a buffed unit. We want to predict at least once. I guess we'll keep it simple with this at first. No big payoff. You could also skip to not get any of the 3. I'm just gonna skip so I don't want any of the 3, but I'm gonna play another predict card here. You know, more units, try to threaten more damage, as well as higher chance to Hexite Crystal if you really want. We didn't get... I don't... Okay, so this... You can skip and not duplicate anything. I don't want to duplicate any of these cards in our deck. I don't want to make it harder for us to see our buffed units. Alright, we'll play this just to predict. Okay, I guess Mystic Shot is probably our best bet here. Because it will be, you know, we're getting fleeting cards. Oh, we're not gonna... Are we gonna... Yeah, let's see. I don't know if our hand was gonna be too full. We get tons of free cards here, so we have to be, like, pretty careful with them. This is good because it puts a third Hexite Crystal in our deck, which could be game-winning. It's very efficient for its mana. And we have to reuse it with this. I guess we'll try and kill Teemo here. You know, kill one of those blockers. Before we attack. This is a pretty crazy game. We have so many cards, but again, 4 buffed units. I'm hoping we buff the Rune Runner. Troll Chant. Okay. I guess we'll do a cheap prediction here. Try to get a Hexite Crystal. No Hexite Crystal, but we got Ekko finally. And he's really good. Getting the Chrono Breaks in our deck is going to be how we're probably going to win the game. We have a lot of win cons going for us. If I attack with this, just to attack, we have a second Zillion, so I can just, yeah, I can attack with this one. So yeah, if we can get Chrono Breaks in our deck before we get too many Puff Caps in our deck, we can kill him with Chrono Break, just rally and finish him off, right? Could be pretty good. Push for as much damage as we can here. Okay. Wants to keep the Teemo alive, I respect that. Mm-hmm. Looking pretty good for him. Things are getting pretty scary pretty fast. We need an answer to that. Quicksand's also a good card you can put in this deck. It gets elusives, it can help versus Lee Sin sometimes. Deck's not the greatest versus Lee Sin, but it does make it a bit better. Okay, saving more healthier, more Puff Caps in our deck. So one thing we can do is we can like play this, which will add more cards in our deck that aren't have Puff Caps on them. So unless I want to draw Ekko, this can give us a chance to see Hexite Crystal, which would just be insane. Alright, well we're gonna put a buff depot on top of our deck. Now we have more Echoes in our deck as well. The ones that we put in our deck are not buffed though. Clarify. So we get another Mystic Shot for this, which is nice. We have 2 Echoes. Pretty good. He's used Troll Chant and 2 Iron Elixirs. Or Elixir Vines, that is. So hopefully, he won't have, oh god. What was I saying? Hopefully, he won't have, another way to check Teemo here. Alright. Go ahead and play this. It's an 8/6 now. Pretty good value for our mana. Alright, we're gonna do our best here not to die. Try and kill Teemo. Hope he can't protect it. Hope for no more Troll Chants. Elixir Vines. Okay, pretty good. We're really gonna have to hit Chrono Break here if we want to win. Alright, we can try and Chrono Break our Hexite Crystals. We have 2 Hexite Crystals in the deck. We hit Hexite Crystal and Chrono Break. Unfortunately, it came at the cost of doing 2 to our own Nexus. Could die for this. Alright. This can put a... Oh, we draw one. Yeah, I was gonna say this can put a card deck that doesn't have Puff Cap. We also draw one. We don't want that. I can Hexite Crystal that. So that's just gonna die. I probably should have waited on that. Maybe it's 2 of them. I'm probably pretty close to dead. We're getting Chrono Break this next turn, which is huge. We can try and make something happen like Chrono Break and Rune Runner. Oh, I should have used Hexite Crystal, so I got a duplicated one. Wow. What a misplay. Alright, we have 2 Chrono Breaks. So how's this gonna go? If I play this, we have what? It's 7 mana? I think we'll have to Hexite Crystal next turn for burn. This turn we're just gonna attack with everything. Oh no. Yeah, this turn I was gonna attack with everything, then Chrono Break. This is a pretty close game, actually. I guess our attack's a bit weaker now. Revival allies that died this round. Alright. Here we go. We also get a 0 amount of time trick. I don't think we should use it though, because it might draw us a puff cap, and we could die from that. I hope he kills this. Never thought I'd say that. If he kills this, that'd be insane. I guess it doesn't make too much difference either way, but we would revive it. No. Not the harsh winds. 3 of our units are frozen. We have so many puff caps in our deck. I think we have to kill him this turn. We're only pushing for 4 though. Should probably use 1 Chrono Break this turn. It's the best thing we can do for our mana. Next turn we get a Hexite Crystal from Zillion. That's interesting. And we can Chrono Break again. One of us is gonna die next turn, that's for sure. I hope it's not me, but it probably is. He has so many freezes. Yeah, freezes are brutal against this rally right here. We could push for huge damage. We're only reviving 1 card. It's not like that big a deal for him. I guess all damage matters at this point.
You still gotta show me how to ride that thing. Why? Not like you ever did anything.
I probably should have placed on the first attack, honestly. I probably misplayed there. I guess I didn't really know what he was gonna do. Like the harsh winds and stuff. Alright. I'll probably just block this. Hopefully this actually dies. We kill Ezreal, we can actually win. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah. This is so close, man. Alright. We're gonna hope we don't draw any puff caps here. We probably will. Oh god, we're probably dead at burst speed. We have so many cards. We win this turn if we don't lose, but we'll probably lose. Ah, it's just such a close game, dude. So this deck can kill you at burst speed really easy with Ezreal. If he has like Brittle Steel, that alone is 3 burst speed damage. Or 2 burst speed damage. If he has a few of those, then we're screwed. So what's our play here? Is it Rune Runner? Is it just Rune Runner, Chrono Break, and then we would a Hexite Crystal probably in response to him? Oh god. That's not good. Another Harsh Winds. Okay, Hexite Crystal in response, then we can try and save 1 from Ezreal. I don't even know if this is enough damage to win at this point. I guess it is. He popped the spell shield, but yeah, this is enough damage. Alright. Here we go. So yeah, I don't need to Reborn that, I can just rally. That's all I want to do. I guess I should play the 1-drop. I Chrono Break and he did nothing. 1 damage could be the difference. I mean, he already showed he's passing here. Alright, I really doubt we win here, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. We're at 3 versus Ezreal. His whole deck is spells. I really don't see how we win. Do we actually win? Oh no, we lost. Oh! Brittle Steel? No Brittle Steel, please. Let's go! We actually won. GG. What a good game. I wish I had time to GG and back. What a good game. Alright, playing as Lux Karma. Deck's been kind of popping out in and out of the meta lately. We're going to keep Zillion, put Time Bombs on our deck, and start predicting right away. Pretty good hand. We have Feline on 1. That's like Crystal on our deck, try and see through our predicts. This could be good in this matchup against our Denies or Will Bione or whatever. We have this to buff units, this to predict and duplicate units. So we'll start off with an attack here. Very good. Alright, and we're just going to go right into Zillion this next turn. Put the Time Bombs in our deck, try and see Hexite Crystal, start leveling Ekko. I guess cheap prediction could be good. Let's get some cheap predictions. So what we can do is turn 3 play this, then turn 4 we can like predict twice. Which is kind of redundant. I should have open attacked here because he has Remembrance. Yeah. Sorry, I was explaining the deck. I should have open attack player Remembrance, that's what this deck does on 3. But yeah, it's fine to predict multiple times in one turn sometimes, just because you're trying to Hexite Crystal in your buffed units and stuff like that. Alright, we'll play this. Getting a buff Zillion sounds pretty good. Let's do that. Assuming he might kill Zillion here. Yeah. We should probably start chipping away at this guy. So we'll block like that. Alright. We definitely don't want to play that, because we want to get our buff Zillion here, so we'll make the 1 spell mana. We play the buff Zillion. This is in range of Hexite Crystal, this almost is. Still not a Hexite Crystal. This is at 2 out of 5. We can predict a lot. It's about to be 3 out of 5 after this prediction, I believe, right? So we're going to predict again this turn, so I guess it doesn't really matter which one we pick. We'll just skip.
Have you two made any progress?
This specimen's chromophores prevent tissue denaturation.
Alright. Got a buffed drop border, exactly what I was talking about. Alright, so we're going to actually get the Time Trick here. Pretty generically good card. I think we should probably try and push a little bit here, because we have to pressure the Karma. He's probably got a Sharp Sight maybe, which is fine. I don't mind that too much. Okay, he's just getting some health. Yeah, you don't want to let Karma sit there with getting Karma generating spells every single turn or get out of hand. But yeah, we're basically leveled Ekko now with the Time Trick draw. So that's good. Time Trick, go in our deck, pick what we want. We get the Hexite Crystal. I think we definitely want Thermogenic Beam. These are both really good. Oh man, I mean killing Karma would be great. I don't know if it'll resolve though. Maybe we should just Time Bomb. I'm gonna play Ekko first, because I'll put Chrono Break in our deck. If they kill Ekko, then we can, like with the Mage Seeker, then we can just get the free Time Trick and use that. I guess let's use the Hexite Crystal, yeah. I want to use Hexite Crystal after I level up Zillion to get another Hexite Crystal off this leveled up form, but that might take too long. Alright, pretty good push here. They do run Radiant Guardian, which we should be somewhat afraid of, but I can't deny its open attack's great with a backed up Ray of Negation. So when he attacks, he does give you a fleeting 0-cost Time Trick in his level up form. If he has like Judgment, we have Ray of Negation. If he cuts the Palm, try to stop us, we have Ray of Negation. He might be sparing with these blockers, right? These are both his champions. Doesn't exactly want them to die here. Okay, we still strike, so we still get the Time Trick. And this is lethal. Purify. Well, I can't Ray of Negation that, unfortunately. He goes to 1, so he'll die to a Time Bomb here.
Act with conviction.
Goes to 0. Alright, we have a fresh Ray of Negation for his Strafing Strike. So the ways would go wrong, we want to have as much mana as possible. The rest of the game, the ways to go wrong is he has Health Potion. This deck usually runs Health Potion. Like 2 to 3, I believe. but doesn't have it here, and GG's. There's my Ekko Zilean deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's my take on how to build it, how to play it. Pretty straightforward, but it's a ton of fun. The deck is really, really fun. The deck building is simple, but it's how good you are with the deck. I definitely recommend to anybody trying to have a fun deck to play. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments what videos you guys want to see. I have tons of ideas, usually deck guides, but I definitely am open to any suggestions. So I'm also live 6:30 p.m. EST every day on twitch.tv playing LOR live. I hit rank 1 every single season in Legends of Runeterra, and I want to try and do well and continue my videos and stuff like that. So catch you guys later. Peace.